That's your lorry outside, is it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. You're the old long-distance lorry driver, are you? Yeah? I'll tell you what, that's the hardest game in the world, isn't it, eh? Yeah. I've done it myself, you see. 30 years, man and boy. Yeah. Yeah. I lied about my age to get me HGV. Yeah. I was 8 years old. I couldn't even see out the front of the cab. They had to put me up on blocks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hardest game in the world, yeah. I'd done a 27-day straight run once with no sleep. From Sherborne right through to Sydney. Or Constantinople, as it was then, of course. Yeah. I'll tell you what the funny thing was, the joke of it, yeah? When I got there, I realised I'd only taken the cab. I left the old load behind in a trailer park near Slough. Oh, yeah, hardest game in the world. I've had to knock it on the head, yeah. So I've got a terrible back injury, yeah, after I picked up an hitchhiking belly dancer in Turkey. Oh, do you see what I'm saying? No? I was over the old Club Lake on Saturday. I had 4 carp. One of them was 18.5 pounds on a pop-up stringer boiler. Stan didn't have nothing. I'll tell you what, I'd have loved to have gone to one of old Blue Eyes' comeback gigs, wouldn't you? Yeah. I'd love to have met Frank. And he's had a lot of pain in his life as well, hasn't he? Still happy days.
All right, mate. I saw you fight last week, the Civic Hall. I thought you'd done very well. There you go, mate. Have that on the house.
Hey, you're a boxer then, are you, eh? Hey, in the old fight game, are you? I'll tell you what, it's the hardest game in the world, isn't it? Hey, the old fight game. Oh, yeah. I used to be in it myself, you know, yeah. I was a boxer 30 years, man and boy. Yeah, hardest game in the world. I come out of Bethnal Green, I do. Yeah. I know Charlie Magri, all them boys, yeah. 400 professional fights I had. I lost every single one. Both my retinas detached. What really put the kibosh on it, though, was a very bad back injury I got when I fell off of a bus. I had 2 barbel out on Saturday. One on spam and the other one double caster over a bed of hemp. After that, it was all heels. Although Stan did have a nice pike on. He lost it, though. Went through the 6-pound line like cotton. Do you like the music of Elvis Presley? Only I prefer Frank Sinatra myself. I'll tell you what, if Ronnie and Reggie was around, there'd be a lot less trouble, wouldn't there, eh? Anyway, be lucky. You're a pianist, are you? Hey, it's the hardest job in the world, isn't it, eh? Hey, the old piano game. Yeah, I've done it myself, yeah. Concert pianist I was. 30 years, man and boy. Oh, yeah, hardest game in the world, isn't it, eh? Remembering all them notes? Some of them are black, some of them are white. All that sitting down, eh? Watching the old conductor's hands to see what the beat is. I've worked with them all, you know. Von Karajan, he was the best. Old Herbert, lovely hands, very expressive. I had to give it up in the end. Terrible back injury, yeah, for all the sitting, you see. Me and Stan was at a Fur and Feather on Sunday, on the Grey Twos near St Ives. It's a very funny story as it goes, yeah. You see, I drew peg 179, and he's drawn peg 180 right next to me. I've had 46 pounds of bream, and he blanked. He was gutted. I bought him a pint. Do you know My Way by Frank Sinatra? That's my favourite song, that is. Are you married by any chance?
Is the seat taken?
Oh, it's been like this. You're a man of the cloth, are you? Huh? Oh, yeah. What denomination? Don't tell me, let me guess. Episcopalian?
Anglican.
Oh, the old Anglians. I'll tell you what, that's the hardest job in the world, the old religious the old preaching game. I admire you, you know. All the kneeling and the praying. Oh, yeah. Hardest game in the world, yeah. I've done it myself, you see. 30 years, man and boy. Fire and brimstone I was, yeah. Old school. For the Lord thy God is a jealous God. Yeah. I never let anyone off the hook, no. Oh, I was a demon in the pulpit. Well, not literally. Yeah. I had to give it up in the end. Terrible back injury, all the kneading and praying, yeah. Had a really coccyx, yeah. Me and Stan was on the Middle Thames the other day. Yeah, it was a charity match raising money for the little kiddies at Great Ormond Street, yeah. Not a lot, really. I had 4 ropes, yeah. Couple of goers. Biggest was only 12 ounces. Stan didn't have a touch. I hope he catches something soon. He's getting bloody miserable. What do you think of Harry Connick Jr.? He's like a young pretender to Frank Sinatra's throne, isn't he? I'll tell you what, I won't have him in the house. You're in the old chess game, yeah, I see. That's the hardest game in the world, that is. The old chess game, yeah. The old chess grandmastering I done. 30 years I done it, man and boy. It is hard, isn't it, you know? The old mental strain. Thinking all them moves ahead, huh? I used to think games ahead. Got to me in the end. Yeah. I became mentally ill. Yeah. That's not what done for me, though. I sustained a terrible back injury in 1972 in Reykjavik when I tried to nut Spassky. Yeah. I carried on, you know, for some time with the madness in the back. But a very good friend of mine, he took me to one side and he said, Archie, chess is a young man's game. Get out of it, son. Do you know who that was? Alexander Higgins. I was over the canal on Wednesday afternoon with Stan, yeah. I didn't expect a lot, but I picked up a £3.5 tench. It was a lot of fun on the pole with £1 bottom, I can tell you. Stan had to net it for me. He's only had a gudgeon himself. It's getting embarrassing. Maybe I should look at changing his tackle or something, eh? Did you see Stars in Their Eyes last Saturday? There's a very good Frank Sinatra impersonator on there. I don't normally like people impersonating Frank, you know, but he showed a lot of respect. The squares. Be my guest, son. You just been to the old Bally, have you, across the way?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah. I thought so. Hardest game in the world, the old Bally game, you know. Oh, yeah. It's the competition, you see, so much of it. Not to mention the old wear and tear on the knees. A lot of people don't understand that. See, I studied under Nureyev, I did. 30 years, man and boy, I've done it. I had to give it up in the end. I got a very bad back injury. From all the lifting, you see, of the leading ladies and the pirouetting. Yeah. Hardest game in the world. I won my club match on Saturday over the cup. £16.5 a chub I had. All on double caster, on the far bank under the old houseboats. Stan come last. I very much like the music of Frank Sinatra. I've got a small dog at home. I can't bring her out anymore, she's too sick. You black, are you? I'll tell you what, that's the hardest game in the world, isn't it? Being black. Eh? I know, because I was black myself. 30 years, man and boy. Yeah.
Irene!
See? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I had to give up my BMW in the end. I keep getting pulled by the police the whole time. Yeah. I was studying to be a doctor as well.
Right. So you were black, were you?
No, not really. I was just trying to make conversation. I didn't think you'd be interested in fishing or Frank Sinatra.
Well, actually, I quite like a bit of Frank.
Oh, right. Can't get you a drink.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, wow. Do you want a partner? You a woman, are you?
How's the little one?
Yeah, he's fine. He's around my sister's at the moment. Just rung her. He's fast asleep, thank God.
Bless.
You a young mother, are you? Yeah. That's the oldest job in the world, that is, isn't it, eh? Yeah. The old mothering game. Yeah. Hardest game in the world. I've done it myself, see? Yeah. 30 years, man and woman. Hardest game in the world. Yeah. The piles, the cracked nipples, all your clothes streaked with snot and smelling of puke. Yeah. The incontinence, you know. Oh, the pelvic floor exercises, and the weight fluctuations. Oh, will I ever get back into my size 10? Kids, eh? Life, what's it all about, you know? I mean, I'm getting on now, and I'm none the wiser. I ain't done a lot of fishing lately, only I've had all my gear nicked from my locker. I often think about committing suicide, you know, but the words of Frank keep coming back to me in my hour of need, you know. Frank Sinatra, you know. You know the song, High Hopes, he's got high hopes, high in the sky, apple pie hopes. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
You watching me, darling?
No, be my guest, Lord. Prostitute, are you? A woman of the night. I'll tell you what, I admire you. That's the hardest job in the world, prostitution. The old on-the-game game. That standing around the cold street corners in all weathers, the unsociable hours, the constant harassment from the police, you know. Not to mention the fact you've got to sleep with a bunch of horrible old gits. The hardest job in the world. Only I've done it myself, see? 30 years, man and boy. High class call girl I was. The old fur coat, room service. Can I do you now, sir? I've had to give it up in the end, honey. My back went trying to entertain an Arab sheik, 2 High Court judges, and a popular misogynist stand-up comedian. That's why the lady is a tramp. Do you like the music of Frank Sinatra? I mean, when I was a younger man, people used to say that I looked a lot like him. Old blue eyes, you know. Said my eyes are brown, you know. Apart from that, I was a spit of him. I had a 21-pound pike out of the gravel pits last January. On a free-line sprat. Stan had 8 runs, but he didn't connect with nothing. How much, love?